welcome to this week's Bake and Decorate.
This week we're going to be making chocolate chip cookies.
So make sure you've tied up your hair and washed your hands.
Here are our ingredients for the recipe tonight. There will be a full list on the Res Life and City Story. Turn your oven on to 190 degrees. So now you need to line your baking tray. So a little tip from me is you just stick a little bit of butter in the four corners and in the middle, and then take your there we go, you see?
Tips and tricks, useful information.
Measure out 40 grams of brown sugar. Then measure out 40 grams of granulated sugar. Add in 75 grams of unsalted butter and then cream. Add a teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1 large egg. In a different mixing bowl, measure out 113 grams of plain flour. You need to make sure that before we sift it, we've got the right amount. Sift as shown. This will make the flour nice and smooth with no lumps. That'll make for a better batter. Next, add a 1/4 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda and a pinch of salt. Finally, add 100 grams of your chocolate chip cookies. So this whole bag is actually already 100 grams.
Now that you guys have all your ingredients mixed up, you just use a teaspoon to measure out the amount needed for each individual cookie. And you'd make sure that there's enough space between each cookie so that when they start baking, they don't just all lump together to create one big monstrosity. Now that you put in all your cookie mixture into the baking tray, you can put the tray inside the preheated oven for 8 to 10 minutes.
So here's the final product. Crispy on the outside, nice and soft on the inside. We let it bake for 10 minutes.
Thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you guys, I hope you enjoyed them, and if you do try them, I hope they turn out really nice and tasty.
Send us your creations and we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.